Levi Whitney here with Uphill Cinema. Today I'm going to do a lighting breakdown on a high-key commercial that I shot a while ago, and let's just dive right into it. So I'm just breaking down 3 shots because they were all lit the exact same way. And so here's your wide, here's your medium close-up, and here's your medium close-up. So all of these were lit the exact same way. We didn't change any of the lighting whatsoever. We did open up a little more on the camera, but let's dive into the graph of this. So here is your room. Here is the love seat that you're seeing them sitting on. You have the 3 girls and the male talent. And this actually was a real family, amazing to work with. And what we decided to do was, because there was so much light, these are all the windows, we flagged off these 2 huge windows. We put 4x4 floppies out there and flagged these off to let us control the light a little more. Another thing we did is all of these windows had blinds, so we shut all the blinds partially. Here's where things get a little interesting. This window and this window, they needed to be these 2 windows, we needed the light cut. So what we did was we added some scrims, and these scrims cut the light dramatically. We actually ended up just gaff taping them right up against the wall, and it ended up working just fine. And it let in enough light where, it was a little blown out where we wanted it, and it wasn't blown out where we didn't want it. So, added some good depth to the shot, I thought. The only other thing we did was we added a Quasar Science LED to hit some backlight right here, just to kind of shape him out a little bit. Now this room too, we completely moved this room around, but the lighting stayed the same. So for instance, this table was way over here in this room, it was way over here, so we moved it forward, and then that's when we decided, okay, we knew we wanted some movement in it, and so that's when we put the dolly, and we put objects in front of this table, and that's what gets you this first shot. But other than that, it's all the same, and it was really, really simple. It took not a lot of time to set up. We just had to move things around. This couch wasn't there. We went into the room. We already had seen the area before, and so we knew that we needed to move stuff around. So what you're seeing right here is 2 scrims, full stops, flagged these sides, all the windows that are, all of these windows right here, blinds are down, and 1 Quasar Science light, and that's what you're seeing on all 3 of these shots. So it ended up being really quite a simple lighting setup, as long as we knew what we were doing before. So like I said, right here is that Quasar, right here and here are the scrims, and then over here there's these 2 big windows right here, and they're flagged off, and that's what you're seeing on all 3 of these shots. It's the same shot. We I think, I'm not positive on this, but I think right here we were at like f4, and then here we just bumped up to like we just stopped down to like 2.8, I think, something like that for these shots. That was the only difference. So pretty easy little lighting breakdown. One of the things I wanted to just mention is how much you can use the lights around you to help you control the setting, and the lights meaning the sun. We have sun here, sun here, sun here, sun here, sun here, sun here, and then behind us too, there were some doors that we shut. I should mention that they're big English style doors, we shut those to have no backlight. And so all of this was just controlled. We just decided this is how we're going to control this light, and it resulted in some nice shots. Nice shot there, especially on the close-ups. Really nice. And so yeah, and like I mentioned too, this is just quasar, this little rim of light right there, just barely hitting them. Quasar, and then this is scrimmed sunlight. So same thing here. Quasar just barely coming in. Scrim sunlight. Okay guys, thanks for everything. Talk to you guys later. Bye.